Welcome to my Dark Souls Remastered Sorcery only no-hit any percent guide, which has a goal of an IGT in-game time of below 1 hour and 20 minutes. This one was about 1:19 or something, and we didn't have best boss RNG. I didn't have the best execution, so I would say there's a little bit of time left, like 1:15. It's possible, and if you're not that comfy with, like, I don't know, quick menuing or stuff like that, and taking things slower, I would say 1 hour and 30 is at least a very good time and very easy to achieve with this route. And we have so much damage, which, yeah, I would say it's the easiest no-hit run you can get in Dark Souls Remastered. So yeah, let's just jump in. I will try to explain as many things as possible, but I don't have the aim to have an in-depth guide of every section and every boss, because I want to have my guides fast as well, so that you don't have to watch a 4 hours video or stuff like that. All right, so we start with Sorcerer, of course, the master key as a gift, and then we just go in. The rest is up to you. I will speed up things as well, like if we have running sections or stuff like that. Pick up the key, obviously, open the door, sprint, like, okay. As I said, we don't need to watch like running sections. I use this ladder to unequip my stuff, but keeping the hat and the gloves for style. I have the broken sword in my left hand because I always use it for sprint up animation, like blocking. You don't have to pick this item, you don't have to kill this hollow at all. Run up here, break the boulder, talk with him. This guy I don't kill as well. I run to his left, to our left, and then go right. And in 99% of all cases, he will do an attack and you are fine. So we got the catalyst. I equipped it. You can take your time here. I did it very fast. You don't need to. And then we are entering the first boss. One thing is, like, if you see that he's not looking at you, you can do 4 attacks. If he's directly staring at you, you have got only time for 3 attacks. That's an easy strat we are doing here, because we are standing here on the upper level and just dodging 2 times, and the rest is R1. The just annoying thing is getting the lock on this ugly motherfucker. So as you can see, I didn't get it for the first one. So just remember, if he looks up, 3. If he doesn't look up in the beginning, you can do 4. I do 4, but only 3 hit because of the lock on. No lock on. Now he's looking up. I got the lock on. 3 more. Then I lock off, go to the left, and roll his attack. Then you can do 4 more. Lock off, roll his attack, and finish. I think you can stay lock on as well. I prefer it like this way. Go down, nice and backstab, open the door. Then we go a little bit of soul farming, because we want to buy the heavy soul arrow early in the game. So we need this soul. Firelink shrine. Humanity, going directly down the elevator where we pop the soul. Oh, we sent up the elevator. There's going to get this soul. The last one is upstairs, behind the small little iron door. When you start the conversation and pop the souls, because we need 4,000 souls to buy the heavy soul error, which is very useful, especially for gargoyles. I speed this up here. You can do the bridge skip here, or go the other side. It's totally up to you. You don't need it. Run, 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 run. We need those souls as well. Now we are in Drake Valley. Fun city. Most RNG heavy section. So those guys have different attacks. This one has only 2, or is doing only 2 if you go this way. You just have to watch his head. If he's doing like straight movement, like he's doing here, then he will shoot on your left, on our left, and we strafe on our right. If he's wiggling with his head, he's doing his attack on our right, and we strafe it on the left side. The thing is, we see it for the bridge guy. He's doing the wiggling, and then you see he goes in the attack goes in the other direction. This is the grab, just go on the right. So what we want to do here is like, yeah, your line and the stamina management is important here. So I regen a little bit of stamina, and we always go like here, whichever attack he's doing, it doesn't matter. We go straight like this left, and then to the next section. And he's wiggling, and then you see it's on our right and not on our left, because it's not straight, the head. You get used to it. You will see it if you practice a bit. Then again, stamina regen here. And then we want to go this line. A little bit zigzag as well, like he's attacking, then he will come like, you go like this. But this is the line to Ideally, don't bump into some of them, because you will then lose time to reach the ladder. Ladder hits are very common. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. It's just RNG, but it's 5 minutes in the run. It's an 90%. It's okay. Pick up RTSR, roll down, don't jump. Roll twice, and you should be fine. And the next one usually is too far away. You really get seriously dangerous for you. Maybe at once where it's something to roll or really bad RNG. So you use the elevator for popping the souls, equipping the RTSR. You can feel to full. Then you can lure the Black Knight here and then run past him, but I just sprint. I just regen stamina here, and then I go like the most left you can, and then you have to react on his attacks. He has a fast step attack, like a poke, which is really nasty. But often he's just idling. Just practice it. It's fun. He's doing this. He's too slow, but sometimes you have to roll it. You can like safety roll it, and then you sprint like over this leaf and doing a jumping attack, and then spam R1 with a melee weapon or with bare fists, not with a wand, because this one, yeah, will cast and then you will die. Jump, spamming R1, and you will land here. Do a little bit of manuing, like to get rid of the open straight sword hilt. Wait until he's dropping down, jump back. The jump back is easy. You just sprint against this thingy and then do a jump. We have the Graspers shield. Walk here. Then we get the bow, because we need it for some precise aimings. You don't have to kill the lizard in this run. You can hit him for good luck, like I did. And we don't have to kill any of the trees, because we get purple moss anyways. It's a very nice strat. And you can just outrun this or run past him. Here as well. Like, see what he's doing, go the other direction. When he's doing his lightning attack, you can look back. We don't need to talk to Andre here. We just run back to Firelink. And I pick up the Firekeeper Soul on this way without killing the Veronica Knight. Just run past him and I pick it up on that, yeah, platform or whatever that is. Because if he's doing a second attack, the attack will end here and you will never get hit. So I just pick it up. Look what he's doing, just run past him. You can kill him with one heavy as well, but you don't need to. And we don't need the souls. So we pick up the homeward bones now. Let's jump down here because it's faster. He jumps down here and then we pick up the bones. Technically you can bone out as well because our last bonfire was the Firelink bonfire, but then we're losing one bone. And yeah, I'm just walking back. Before we go to Quelaag, we level. You can go like 20 int intelligence. I prefer to put one into strength that we can wield the grass grass shield because I'm using it all the time for blocking, like for the sprint animation and for getting rid of stored rolls. It's preference and it doesn't make any difference damage wise. You can't tell if you got 19 or 20. It doesn't. Send back the elevator, of course. Run up, blah blah blah. Those guys are pretty easy. Maybe lost one or two runs. The fast attack can be nasty, or when they're attacking both at the same time, but it's just run past them, don't kill them. You can kill them, but it's a waste of time. Okay. Now we got the infamous Blighttown skip. Or Blighttown drop, combined with purple moss strat, which means killing the toxic guy. I really love it. I know two setups or two strats here. I did in my 80%, and maybe you watch my other guide with like walking here and then rolling it, or dropping down and rolling it. But I switched to this version. I like more like sprinting and then just go 180 or 200 degrees to your left. And we are golden, like we are sprinting here, this line, like the ledge direction. And when we reach this point with our character, we are like, whoa, going full throttle with the left stick, like 200 degrees to the left. You can see it on my controller overlay. Boom. So now we are here. We are aiming on the toxic dude. I got the lock on immediately. That's good. It will fuck you up. In the beginning, I would say, if you're not experienced, look more in this direction than in this, because otherwise you will get a lock on the fucking mosquitoes, and it's pretty annoying. I kill him with 2 soul arrows. You can do a heavy, which takes longer, and sometimes he's like doing, yeah, a block or something, or his animation blocks it, and then you have to shoot another one, and you are way faster with the small soul arrows. So 2 small arrows. So go down here, a little bit off, go down here. Usually I heal twice. I was a little bit slow, but no worries. If you see that ring, if you are on that, like the same level of that ring, then you drop here on this, drop immediately down. And you usually, if I had healed me twice, we have like this, and then we end up with artists on the other side. So I would say I'm kind of experienced, so I did know if I die or not, so it looks like a little bit scuffed, but it's okay. I did know that I will survive that, but it doesn't have to be that close. Now we use, of course, that purple moss that we can, that we have the fast RTSR setup, because otherwise you have to farm the purple moss like on at the trees in the woods, or you have to wait here or stuff like that. But we want to go fast, right? All right, Quelaag. You can go for like normal punish. So in the opening, I always do normal punish like twice for here for the long spit, and then there is yeah, we call it booby stagger, when you hit her upper body and you can loop her just until she's dying. The thing is, you have to free aim it, and yeah, what I'm doing is like I lock on, and when she's straight, I lock off, and I go up with my camera angle, and then I shoot. I missed it twice here. That's good that you can see that this was not ideal. In the third one, I got it. So she was not straight, as you can see. Right, not straight again. Missed it. Right, I back up. Lock on again. She's straight. Lock off. Camera angle. Boom. And I do this until she's dying. Make sure that you don't spam R1. You always check if you are hitting, and then you tap the next one. Because as you can see, she's moving. And then sometimes you then miss her because you have a different angle. And that's what this thread makes sometimes, yeah, a little bit annoying, because then you are dying. Because if you're spamming it and you miss one, she will hit you. So just practice it, just tap R1 and don't spam. White, Quelaag down. You go here, pull the lever, heal twice, go down, kill Ceaseless. Most boring part, maybe beside that of Chaos. Just one small little strat I really do love. It's like the timing here. Just pick up the item, immediately drink one Estus, and then just run. Nothing more. You don't have to react on these attacks or stuff like that. Easy as that. Okay, we're running back. Sorry, it was a little bit too fast. So we want to stay here. Here you are safe. Like you have the visual cue like this stone, and then maybe, yeah, one more character size. You just stay here. I pop the soul. You will miss. You run into. I punch with my left hand because it's faster. I wait until he's like doing this, and then we only need 5 hits. And we go back to the fog wall. We run against it, and in the middle of the next platform we can bone out, and this is perfectly timed for getting the humanity and the homeward bone. And now we have a bunch of souls. We invest like, got 39 intelligence. If you didn't level 1 strength, you will have 40. But as I said, it doesn't make any difference, and we're gonna melt the Gargs now. But first we have to do the RTSR setup. We grab the 6 fire bombs, and then we go to kill them. So we just wait here until we see that. That box where we got our homeward bones, and then we drop down. 1, 2, run up the stairway, jump on the other side, and then we drop down here, get the 6 fire bombs. Chest, not box, sorry. We run back, nothing to see here. Up, 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 up. Yeah, punch the wall because you are bored. Equip the fire bomb in the slot. Trust me, otherwise you heal like I did like 10 times. You just stand here, lock on. 1 soul arrow, dead. Do the same for the channeler. Through that window. Depending where he's standing, like you have a little bit to adjust your position. And then we go for the firebomb strat, which I really like for the hollow room. So we are standing left from that pillar on that line. Then we're aiming on that, on that little white spot you can see here. And then throwing a fireball. Then we go in the corner, lock on 1 soul arrow. Then we run here between those 2 benches. Not further, otherwise everyone will trigger. You can see I always check, stand here, and then we aim here. Sorry. Again. Boom. It's like a cross. You can see it. If you can't see it, then maybe check your how dark or how bright. Check your brightness that you can see it. But it's very obvious. The next bomb. Go here. Aim there. It's just in this direction. It's not precise. And boom. The last hollow we need to kill here. Go up. Okay, the strat for Gargs is the first Garg needs 1 soul arrow, 1 great heavy soul arrow, and then finish it with a soul arrow. And after the great heavy, he will stagger. I think it's the great. Oh no, only the heavy. Never mind. We only have 2. So soul arrow, switch to heavy soul arrow. And this one takes forever to cast, as you can see here. So I knew which attack he's doing. Switch to soul arrow, finishing. Heavy soul arrow again. And important, don't cast it now, because he's still in his spawn animation. Then he's invincible. And yeah, you will get no damage. And just run into his direction, then start to cast. Ooh, the tracking is insane. So again, first one, soul arrow, heavy soul arrow, then he staggers, soul arrow finish, and the second one, 1 heavy soul arrow. Then we go upstairs, pull the lever, bone out immediately. Easy peasy. Then we go all the way back, nothing happens here. You can run past everyone here. Never have to dodge any attack. I watched back just for fun. See him running. So important here that we sit at that spawn fire. And then we go to sets, which is a very precise but very consistent and fast sections, which I really like. It's all about stamina management for me. So I have some yeah, let's say milestones or some areas where I always do the same thing like I will start from this point with full stamina. Like you can see, I regen stamina, boom, full stamina, sprint, like I reach that, then I regen stamina, and I have full stamina again, and ideally, you always sprint into those scissors. Then you are perfect from the time. And just sprint. Don't get off the throttle. Sprint. Don't get from the sprint button here. Now we can regen stamina. To full. Sprint again. Wait a bit here. Run. Dodge this attack. It's always the same. And then run past him. It's always the same. If you do it like this, maybe rewind the video and check where I regen stamina. It's always the same. And that's what makes it so nice for me. Like so rewarding. And we go full speed. Full speed. I regen stamina a little bit here, and I go off the sprint button to drop down here because in my experience it's easier. Otherwise sometimes you get stuck here. Go down here, get the stagger cancel or roll. This is important, no hardball. Pick up Hush, which is important. We need for silencing ourselves. It has the same effect like the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, which we won't get in this run. We go up here. We switch this mechanism and the boulder destroys the wall downstairs, and then we can freeload. So I just check always, like we can see here now, the health bar of the snake, and as soon as the snake is dead, we switch the mechanism again, and then we start running down and we do the first part of our Artis Assedak, which is completely on the way. Yeah, because we don't get Symbol of Avarice, we don't get Mimic Head, guys. It's a time waste, you don't need it. Every Artis setup we do with fall damage. So, sorry. You have to go up here and jump down. Easy. That's the first part. Now we free Logan, we talk to him, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, we get this soul of a hero. So now that's let's say the RNG part. Sometimes it depends how many snakes die. If this one survives, kill it. Go inside, go back inside, kill it with one heavy soul or with the normal soul arrow. Try to free aim. And not that he is hard, because you can just strafe it. But there can be snakes inside which survived. And then you are stuck. And that's not good. That's not bad. Because if here a snake is alive, then yeah, maybe you have to run outside. If not, you can just run this way. That's why we switched the mechanic of the boulder. And you can just run. Same as here. Run through the scissors. And this snake has, yeah, several RNGs. Most of the time he's standing like here and is like screaming, and then you just sprint into him, running R1 with bare fist or with a weapon. I always do it bare fist. Sometimes it's running into you. Then you have maybe to running R1 him as well, or sometimes you can just run past him. It's just RNG, you have just to practice it a bit. Because sometimes people think he is always doing that, and that's not true. Same here, bump into the scissors and you are golden. If you miss it, the timing, then you have to wait, but you only have time to wait for one more like sequence, and then you have to run. 2 more sequence and you most probably got shot in the back. Headshot. We run up here, we get the soul. Yeah, speed this up a bit. We jump up. I jump through that bridge hole or whatever it is. Then we do buy green blossoms. You only need 1 for a bait of chaos. Depending how much money I have, how much souls, I get like 2 or 4. I think I got 4 in this run, yeah. Because I knew we need like 9,000 left. 9,000 souls for later. So we are fine. So the last part of our RTSR setup is like, we run down, like, I call it that a set of stairs. And we want to go to the 4th set of stairs. So this is set of stairs 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 3rd last step, we roll down. Boom, artisan. Very nice setup. Just, yeah, react on the RNG, roll that, strafe, the attacks, whatever you want. You can kill it as well, but it's not necessary. It's a funny guy. I lost a run at him once, and I like it. Because I was always, when do I lose a run to that motherfucker? We run back, we jump back here, don't fall down, like others do, like Ode. Just kidding. No, he did, 3 times in a row, on stream. So, that was the pickup of the cage key for this cage. Go in, go out, you know the game. You need it for later. Then we use a normal soul arrow for that boat, motherfucker. So if he's finishing an attack, we cast and then lock on. Cast, lock on, boom. Then we're using the heavy soul arrow. And usually he's falling down, but I missed it. But this is good because then you can see how easy it is, even if he's not falling down. Sprint up here. Usually you just hit his leg, and then he staggers, and you hit one more, and then he's falling down to that side. I missed it. What's the throw? So the second one, he staggered, but yeah, you can see it. He's standing, he's not falling down, and then just shoot his stick, and he will die with a heavy soul arrow. I would say with Sorcery is completely free. Completely free. As you can see, even if the script didn't work. Pop the soul. Or pop these souls, as we need later. Bone out after you see that you got humanity, and then we run back. And nothing happens here as well. Go down, go down. So we do the same drop like we did for RTSR and the firebomb pickup. Must be the fastest way to Logan. So important jump on his head. No, just kidding. But I think it's funny. So then we buy 4 spells. You can remember the names, or you just check the numbers. So we need 20, 8, 10, and 4. So as you can see, I'm fast as fuck, so I'm slowing down. So great, soul heavy. Sorry. Yeah, I remembered the numbers as well. Wait. Okay. So great soul arrow. Great heavy soul arrow, homing soul mass, and soul spear. That's what we want to buy. Nothing else. Blah 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 blah. Return to bonfire. So what we want to level now is 1. I think I did a small break. 1 level in attunement, because then we have 4 slots. Then we unequip everything, and I always do the same spells in the same slots. So I do, as you can see, homing soul mass, soul spear, then great heavy, and then right. Yeah. This is something I'm used to. You can do a different order. It's just personal preference. So now we walk back here, and as soon as we reach that part, we cast the soul spear, and he's dead. So gripping the bow here, and the arrows, because we need later for distracting the painting guardians. I pop a green blossom when I have one here, because we have a long running section now. And that's the same like we had before. 1 great soul arrow, same timing. If we finish the attack, start casting and then lock on. Now we are in Anor Londo in under 30 minutes. This is nice. So this is a long ass, just run, bonfire. Do nothing here, just sit down. It's important to sit down. Okay. So now we do an RTSR setup. We go here. Then we look down as far as we can. And after that third ring, we are dropping down. Drop down. Drop down. It depends how much, yeah, the drop did. Best thing is you have artists are here. Then you are safe that you have it. So we have it. Sometimes you have it like here, like it's all in a small thing, and then you can, like, I do the no damage drops, like drop 1, drop 2, no damage. If you need a little bit of damage, you can drop down here. So if you like, you don't have artists up, but you're very close, you can drop down here, and then you have artists up. So then, great soul arrow for the first Ancient Guardian. Just walk in here, lock on, boom. Then we switch to the bow. Distract this Ancient Guardian. This will fall down. We turn this one. And then we kill him. We don't have to kill him, but it's just so fast and it's so comfy with sorcery. And we go up. It's pretty comfy. It's so nice. Anor Londo, so nice and so comfy with sorcery. Because you can kill things so easily, like the Garglader. So we shoot here for the left Ancient Guardian, and the last one we shoot here. So feel free to stop or rewind the video. We are of course using the bow and the arrows only for making sounds, right? Oh. If you might ask why I didn't like shoot them in the head like you do it in melee or something, because we are not allowed to damage an enemy with a non-sorcery weapon beside the fist or an consumable. So with great soul arrow, he needs like four casts. Pretty easy, and that's what I said. So easy and so fast to get rid of that gargoyle. So Anor Londo is really comfy. Especially when you're used to like fast Anor Londo, when you don't kill that gargoyle and you run past everything and have to react on the look back on the imps and react to the lightning attacks and roll them and stuff like that. So I don't kill this one because he has 3 attacks. Only one you have to dodge. I hate that attack though, but yeah, it's just practice it a bit. So this one, yeah, you have to roll that one. The other 2 you can just sprint on our right. So here we do a jumping attack with no weapon. Important, unequip the bow before. Jumping attack, lunge. Then we wait a bit, and then we just box him down. Goodbye. In. Important here, because you can get slope damage, especially here. Don't go like zigzag, just go in one direction. I always do it like that, I never got any problem. And just don't sprint through all the way, just regen stamina a bit. Don't slow walk here. Because until here, this area, those reachers from that, archers from that side can shoot you. So just walk, and you're fine. Just walk and you are fine. Okay, slow down here because of silencing. So we stand here, equip the bow again. We aim on his right wing. And then one great heavy soul arrow. Boom, one shot with Artisan. That's why we want to have Artisan. And the same for the second one. Aim on his left wing here. You might need 2 or 3 tries because sometimes it's because he's moving, but we have enough else. Then start sprinting. Completely sprint through. One of the most notorious sections in any percent. God damn it, I lost so many runs. I always run on the left side. I always run on the left side because it's glitchy. Here it's so glitchy. And falling down here, when you go too early on the right, I think, yeah, everyone had that experience. So I always walk left. And you can slow walk here. You don't have to sprint. And then I have audio cues. I can see him, of course, but I have audio cue for the left one when he's shooting. And we want, so like in this area, like until here, you're completely blocked. He can't, from the left side, he can't hit you. Make a save file. Kill this one and see when he can kill you. But here you're completely free. I think some runners don't know that, but you don't have to panic from here. Only from that one. So you can like just move around here like for hours. And I start running when the left one, I hope you see my mouse, is starting or like shooting the arrow like boom, and then we run. And then we are safe and we run through here, because when we are reaching this level, he can't reach us anymore. If you are running and you are here and then he starts shooting, he can hit you here. So just wait like in this directions. When the arrow like boom, then start running. And immediately when he's pulling his sword, when he goes melee, just run here. Show your back, and then he's doing that attack and he's falling down. You have to practice it. If this is your first run in Dark Souls. This is tricky. So we don't use the bonfire. We don't need it. We have so much casts left of the important stuff. So cast Soul Mass, shoot an arrow here, and then walk. Not running, walk. Ooh, drive by. Adios, muchacho. Okay, that was awkward. And jump here. And then we are going to ONS. I can't tell you so many things to ONS because you have to practice. You have to practice ONS. By far the hardest boss. By far. Very complex. Very complex. You can use Soul Spear as well. I decided I just going for homing Soul Mass. That worked best for me. So he's doing the glitch charge opening. I always go to the left. I roll it. Yeah. It was a little bit of scuff fight. Ornstein was okay, but Smough was like... But it's a good example. What can go wrong or... Yeah. What's important for Smough. So a lot of charging because my positioning was not that good. And Somas works like... It shoots when you look at the enemy's direction. So that changes my ONS fight I was used for from melee, that I have to look back. Because if you look at Smough, the Soul Mass shoots at Smough, and that's what you don't want, because you want to use your Soul Mass for Ornstein. But as you can see, like Ornstein needs 2 full Soul Mass and he's done. And we got 10, so that's 9. Sorry. The third one, like, okay, it's done. If he's done, I'm casting Soul Mass again, and then you can see. So this one was okay. The next one I think is okay as well. Like I'm hitting the Soul Spear after Soul Mass. Ah, okay, he back up, because yeah. That's just RNG, I would say. I was a little bit like rushing it. So I missed it. Free aim. This one is good. And as you can see, over 800 damage. It's insane. And now that's an important thing. Smough's hammer is resistant he can't take damage. He's like blocking it. So he blocked the whole soul mass once, twice. So just be aware of that. Just attack him after he's doing an attack. Yeah. We don't talk about that panic jump in Smough. Because there was none. There was none. You're lying. Alright, go up here. Then we kill that illusion. Spoiler. She's not real, guys. With the banner skip, just press the gesture menu, then you can skip that banner, which appears. Okay, then we do another leveling, like the last one in attunement. 19 in attunement, then we have 5 slots. And the rest in intelligence, and then we equip Hush as well as the last spell. Because we need that now. Alright, boning back to Firelink. And then we go place the Lord Vessel, and then we talk to Logan. That's very important. Talk to Logan. Do it like this, and you are Gucci. Talk to Logan, then he will be in archives after. We'll see. Okay, this way, just run through. Okay. I hate this section, especially in Sorcery. I absolutely hate this section. So, I tried a new strat. A friend of mine told me, because we were hanging out in Discord, like luring that Skelly, the first one somewhere, but I didn't get it right, so yeah, usually I just sprint through and react on the Skelly. He has only one attack which can reach you, so practice it a bit. You can lure him out as well and kill him outside, but it's a time loss. I hate this section mainly because of this guy in Sorcery, because you have go around the corner and immediately cast a Great Soul Arrow and hit him. And if you miss 99%, you are fucked. I had 2 distance PPs at that guy. So, do it like this. Sorry, the video was like, oh, I do it without lock on. Takes too much time. Practice it. So, for the Necromancer, we are casting Soul Mass here. You can use a Soul Spear as well, but I like it with Soul Mass. Like, wait until he's doing an attack, roll, and he's done. Get that bonfire. Important. Because otherwise the other skellies can go down. So then we do a nice little bow strat as well here. So we are standing like here. And we're aiming at that little white spot. You can see here. Shoot 1 arrow. And then the Necromancer will most probably fall down. If it's not falling down, you have to wait a bit and just reset and do it again. Always check if they are dying. I didn't at that time. You see? He didn't die. He survived. That one died. That one died. So the first one didn't die. So we see it later. It's not a biggie in this run, but I lost a couple of other runs. So check if all of them died. And don't look down while they are falling down, because then they are not dying 100%. So we're doing a drop to that platform. I'm looking because of the exploding skulls. If we get the Heartfall, and we get it in this run, and that's good that we get it, because then you can see it. If we don't get the Heartfall, it's no worries. If the skulls are here, you can run past him. But if you get a Heartfall, those 2 seconds or 3 seconds, they will hit you. So I always look before I jump. So, looks good. We cast Hush. Again, we are running here, and at the middle of here, in a straight line, like parallel to this, we jump. And then we are landing on that platform. So, I did get the Heartfall, but I checked the skulls, and we are fine. One thing, because maybe in the beginning you start like rolling down here. Don't do it. You get too much fall damage, because this is our RTSR setup. Always like do a roll here or a stagger cancel, which I was always doing, and then run here and roll from here. or just drop from here, like I did. So, to lock onto this guy, you always have to look in the other direction like I did. Look here, and then press lock on, and that's the guy I was talking about. He shouldn't be here because he should be dead. This is not a problem because I directly shot him, but on the other run, I tried to firebomb him. I couldn't reach him, and then others dropped and killed my run. In this case, it was not a problem. So this guy's that one we always wanted. As I said, with the lock on, look in the other direction. Drop down here, drop down there. And of course, Hush lasts for 30 seconds. Keep that in mind. So don't waste time. So we go to Bed of Chaos to Pinwheel. We cast Soul Mass. And we want to jump a little bit like in that direction that we don't lose the Soul Mass while jumping against that. As you can see on my controller, I start to spam the roll button before and after the cutscene to get the roll animation after the cutscene. You are not dead if you get the hard fall, but it's more convenient or more comfy if you get the roll. I get the roll here. We run through him, cast Soul Spear. It's just an extra safety. Just run to him. Soul Mass is active and you just shoot two Soul Spears and you are fine. And always have the other clones like in your view what they are doing. And in case you are afraid, just safety roll it after Pinwheel is down. Then we go here, like maybe it's your first run. Those prism stones changes color. So if you're like, seeing my video and running here and this is blue, it's the same. The position's the same, it's just changing the color. So you just go for the colors. You cast Harsh here, Harsh here, and just run this line. Hug the right wall a bit, not too much. You never have to roll anything, never. So here, like, go back again. Run like in the middle of this. Like, if this is, then it's like in the middle. And then just drop down. Drop to the right. Don't pick it up. You can pick it up. I don't pick it up. It's humanity. And roll this way. Because sometimes the skellies are following you. You don't need that. Place it down. Then we go and get the Skull Lantern, which we are trading for the Fog Ring. Left, left, left. Don't bother to talk to Patches. Pick up the souls as well. Lantern, Bone out. Yeah. Go to Firelink. Run up, run up, run up, run up. Elevator. Go out. Jump here. Go to Snuggly. You can menu while waiting here, by the way. You can, for example, change the order that you have the. That you have the lantern as first position, but you don't need it. One important thing: if you are here, don't move in any direction besides left. As you can see, sprint directly to the left, not like 10 inch forward and then left, because then they might aggro. I lost a run like this. So if you do it like this, they won't aggro ever. Immediately left, like I did here. Completely free. And always show this area if you don't kill them, that they don't aggro. This is your proof that no one's aggro. Without going back, pick up Fog Ring, Bone out. So, we're in Archives. Run, run, run. So, it's a nice strat as well. It's a mix of being fast and being 100% safe. Because I don't like to roll that guy. So, Like 1, if you see the pillars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand here. Shoot in this direction. Hush, sorry. And just run past him. He often won't aggro ever to you. Sometimes he aggros, but you don't have to worry about him. Just, yeah, check a bit your stamina regen. So ideally you run past that guy with full stamina, hugging the right wall, and he won't ever do anything. Look back in case you are unsecure. Because I saw people got hit while pulling the lever. So, pulling the lever, unequip the fog ring. This is very important. Stand still, do nothing. Do nothing. Like you can move your camera, but not your character. So, I'm casting Hush. So, what? Just an explanation. Why we unequip the fog ring? That this guy sees us. This guy. I hope you can see my mouse. Because then he starts walking towards you. And he's shooting, but we are blocked from the lever wood thing. So we wait until he is like here. Fuck again. He will always go to our right to enter the elevator, and we just run past here. Like in that direction. Because here is an enemy as well. The only tricky thing is you have to watch where he shoots and what he's doing. Because those have a nasty jumping attack. But 99% of the times you are just fine with running. Easy. Stamina regen a bit. Go always on the left side. Because on the right side there are, I think, at least 2 guys. Brutal. If they do a fast attack, brutal. Or a jumping attack. Always left. Left here as well. Just have a look on the small guy because his fast attack as well, of course. But this is 100% safe. And now we do the infamous nuke skip. Which was my nemesis for a very long time. I lost so many runs to nuke skip. But I will explain it to you, and I think I found my setup finally. So what we are doing with nuke skip is a 4-step setup. First setup is we pull the lever and this is important. This is like the direction to go on the elevator latch and to have the correct position of your character, where he is looking. What I do is look down as much as you can and just aligning the red part, the red ending of the circle of your view, of your crosshair with that line. That's pretty simple. Because others say like in the middle from this and this, it's just like here. Like, you know? It's easy. So again, as far down as possible, and the right edge or ending of the crosshair is on that line. So. When we're upstairs, you want to pull the lever and go back in the animation again, and now you start when we got that, you start to roll in 3 directions: right, forward, backward, and then we are on the ledge, and you spam the roll button. Okay, so like I did, like pulling the lever, power animation again, like L1, and then spam roll button, right, forward, backward. Right. Sorry, it's always when I pause videos. And now we are, boom, on the ledge. And now the second part starts. We have to align. Wait. We have to align where our character looks. And I do it with the soul counter box. And I aim like this black line, you can see here, should be on the second last or third last digit. like here. And this is our lineup. And then we look to the left and roll when the second balcony is out of that area. And then just roll forward. Boom. Let's watch it again. I can slow it down as well. Animation, and then right, forward, backwards. Then we align the soul counter with the black line. And see here, when this, yeah, some say look at this golden pinipple, golden thingy. I don't know many runners who can spot that in real time. And jump. Boom. Okay. Without Slumbering Ring, which we don't have, this guy just, yeah, is AFK. If you got Slumbering, he will block your way. Ah, this one, you can outsprint his attack, so don't have to roll it. Just look that you, watch that you, yeah, have a little bit of stamina left to really run past that area. Okay, so we sprint to the ladder, immediately go down, like 2-3 steps, and then you're sliding down. Don't wait downstairs here because he can shoot you. Go immediately to the lever and then go here. On fire. Sit. Important. Very important. Go back. Pull the lever here. I walk down a bit here to aggro. Oh, I used to walk down here to aggro that guy on the floor, but it didn't help one time. So sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. You can do it, maybe for some extra safety, but it's just rare RNG because he can hit you while you are going out of this fucking dimension. So please just roll immediately. Spam roll that you roll here. That's the safest way. I didn't. Sometimes I don't care. It's stupid. Just spam roll. And those guys can easily be, yeah, run past. Ah, by the way, sorry. RTS setup. This jump, first part of the RTS setup. So jump down here. You have to jump down here. Now you can use the ladder, but no one. Yeah, that would be cringe. So 2 jumps. Now we do the third jump, which is here. Third jump. Then be careful here. If you run here, you can get a hard fall because this is a little bit of elevation. It counts like a jump. And one time I got a hard fall here. This guy aggroed and ruined my run. So I always slow down a bit. Didn't have to roll it, just safe to roll it. Here's the middle. Like if this is the full section, here's the middle. From here you can start dropping. Don't go too close to the, just drop here. I killed the run. And it's just not necessary to drop that early. So just drop here. Boom, RTSR. Some prefer to take the fog ring off here for the golden golem. I just keep it. Just roll everything he's doing. Just roll it. Even if you think you could survive it or you could strafe it. Important thing, if you didn't get, for any reason, you forgot a jump or something like that, and you have a little bit too much health, this is the last chance where you can get all damage. As far as I know, I think somewhere here, somewhere else. Let's say which I know, okay? So you can jump down here. I didn't need it, so I didn't jump. I just dropped. And now Seath. Seath is, yeah, with this route, one of the hardest, I would say, because Cast Hush. and run to the left here. Because he can be tricky. Because we don't have a 100% scripted fight. So I always run this path. Like arguing a bit and then go right. Practice that a bit too. But it's not that complex. So we go in. We have the bow equipped. What we want to do is to immediately break his crystal, which we're doing with the bow. And the easiest thing is just press S on your keyboard and fire one arrow. Boom, crystal is done. And then we have Soul Spear. We want to walk a little bit into him because the same as the gargoyle, he's still in an animation where he's invincible. And so we use the time to walk into him because we have to free aim on his belly. Because this part, the crystal belly, is where he takes the most amount of damage. And this is what we, of course, want to hit. So we walk a bit into him, free aim with your head. Like, that's a good point. Like, where your head is, like, this is where we are shooting. Then cast all 4 soul spears and then a heavy one. And then roll in this direction twice. And he's, in 90% of the cases, he's doing his crystal attack in front of us. It looks like we get hit, but we won't get hit. And then I will explain the rest of it. Walk to him. Look at the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 great heavy soul arrow. Roll twice. He's doing the attack. 1 great. Again. So, and now the chances are good that he's idling, that like he's doing nothing, no attacks. He did in my run. So this is a little bit of a, yeah, I wouldn't say scuffed, but it's a little bit scuffed because I panicked a bit. So, fine for now. So now I see, okay, fuck, he's doing his crystals. And that was close because the crystal in front of him are nasty. And then, as you can see, nerves kicked in. I missed the punish. So when we are talking about consistency, don't learn the script. So it's not reliable that he's idling. Learn just like using save files and just like spend 10 minutes in his fight and see what kind of attacks he can do. That saved my ass here. You know, okay, this attack he's doing the crystals and stuff like that. So this is actually good that I had a scuffed Seath in my run, because otherwise it's just like he's doing nothing and you think, okay, Seath is completely free. Okay, now we get the real deal. Now it's getting really nasty, but not for us, for the others. So that's Logan. We buy 2 things. Crystal Soul Spear and Homing Crystal Soul Mass. We need 80k for that. And then we say thank you and kill him. Casting Soul Mass and then 2 Soul Spears. Soul Spear, walk into him, Soul Spear, and then the Soul Mass will do the rest. Important is walk into him. And then we get his Catalyst as well, which drops 50% more damage as well, like same like RTSR, stuff like that. But we have only half of the amount of the casts. But it's more than enough. And from now on you are free to level in until up to 50 and then the rest in endurance. So now the last part, the last time we switch our sorceries. Crystal Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear, normal Soul Spear, and the Great Soul Arrow and Hush. You can use whatever you want, but those are recommended. And you will see that some bosses were just like, yeah. Kiln Nito should be a crime. Insane. So we go back here, we talk to badges to get 1 free humanity. And that he spawns in Shrine later because we want to buy, or I think we kill him. We kill him, yeah. Son of a bitch. Cast Hush. Have Fog Ring equipped, of course. Still have Fog Ring equipped. Hug the right wall, as we had before, and you don't have to worry about that skelly. After that Fog Gate, run like for 2 seconds straight. Then you see on the left side an item, and that's where we want to go. You are blind, so in the beginning it's I struggled a lot because you are blind walking through the fog as well. So just run straight, and then we have to walk this line. What really helped me is like in the save file I got the maggot before the Bed of Chaos. How to say shortcut. Where I have the lamp, you know, and then you saw everything, and that helped me to understand what I am doing, because you can fall off here, you can fall off there, practice it. But with that line, you roll into here, don't pick that up, drop down here, and then walk that line as well. So what we want to do is to do a jump here, that we get a little bit more damage, that instead of just rolling down here, because we want to fight with artists out. Jump down, jump up a little bit there. Here, jump against the right side. It's better than jumping straight, because sometimes you bounce then against the wall. It's a little bit weird, but you get used to it. And now we have the right amount of damage that we got RTSR with that we will get RTSR with the jump into the Nito area. So here I do cast Hush. I don't think you need it. It's just it's just a habit. And here with full stamina we run past those pinwheels. Left. Keep that line simple. Into that. Oh, important thing. Two-handed, because we want to block. So, casting Hush, two-handing, the correct... I have both catalysts. The normal one, where you can see I have 4 Hush casts left. You don't need it. You can use just the crystal one from Logan. It's just a habit sometimes, I think, when I need to recast Hush or something like that. But if you do, make sure you cast with the right catalyst in boss fights. Okay? So I cast Hush. I want to say Hush all the time. Then switch the catalyst two-handed, and then I just walk down here. When he's screaming, block, because then the sword doesn't hit you. Cast Soul Mace here, walk into him, lock on, and then start Crystal Soul Spear. It's ridiculous the time. Normal Soul Spear. Yeah, that's it. It's insane. It's a crime. So, watch it again. So, in 80% of the cases, he's screaming directly when you drop down here. Then, as I said, block, hold L1, and then his sword isn't connecting with you because you are in a stance, and you won't get hit. Yeah, that's basically it. Just, yeah, react on, is he screaming or not? Here the same, is he screaming now? Just block. Okay, so cast Soul Mace, it's mainly for protection if you, for some reasons, aggro some of the skellies. This is why we have Fog Ring and we need Hush. And Hush stays 30 seconds. So keep that in mind. If he's, I don't know, screaming all the time and you're running out of time. And walk into it. You have to practice it a bit, where you can walk until the skellies aggro to you. But here I'm fine. Just logging in. And don't shoot too early, because locking in to him doesn't mean you will hit him when you cast. So you can be locked on and still miss him because you are far away. But in this case it was, yeah, I would say, perfect execution. insane. Alright, wait until the humanity pops up. This could take a while. We burn out. 50 intelligence. Then we go to not killing Andre. Oh, then nice jump. We're buying the Artorias crest for 20k. We are casting Hush for that guy. Of course, Fockering. And I, yeah, go on the left side from our POV and just react what he's doing. I used to go to his to our right side. I just started because a friend of mine told me. Never got hit so far from that guy. So we sprint through this whole area. Here I'm strafing to our left. This one to our right. Then we do a nice little drop for our artist R setup, which you can easily see because of this plant or whatever, leaf, whatever that is. Drop down here. Don't get the hard fall, that's just ugly. You can R2 the tree, which is blocking our way. Let's speed them up. You can cast Hush here. And nobody will follow through if you run this line. So, that's the second jump. Jump here. I think I bumped into the... At the first jump I bumped into the left wall. So I did get not so much damage I need. So I think I need another drop after this. Which is only time loss. Nothing which is like... dangerous for us. Just go back and jump again and then we have artists. So you can play Sif very aggressively. Because most of the time he's doing his charge attack, which we want to punish, and you can just nuke him with one soul mass and then one crystal spear. I lost the run to it because I'm used to fighting Sif off-lock from melee, and you have to do it on-lock, and yeah. So I just played it like slowly. He's jumping a lot in this fight, which is kind of good because if you have soul mass, the soul mass will fire. So it's kind of funny because usually the worst thing in Sif boss fights is ugly jumps. Insane menuing, by the way. Yeah, it was a little bit of a scuff, as you can see here. Ah, yikes. When nerfs kicks in, sometimes it's like this. But I kind of like it that you don't see only perfect executions. And that's what I said, like, he's jumping, boom, he's fucking dying. Good Sif. And if you still love Sif, then you just started with no it running Dark Souls. I bet. Because he's a run killer. And everyone who's running Dark Souls Hitless hates it. His guts, or her guts. Alright. Third last split, 4 kings. We're leveling, which we don't need, but why not? We are faster. Going back here. Rings, I only have the Abyss ring. And RTSR, of course, or later. So, be careful not to aggro those other guys, otherwise they will try attacking you. Drop the transient curse. And as you can see here, I'm having the normal catalyst, because it just saves me some casts, because now I have 20 with the other one would have 10. and you don't need the better catalyst for killing the ghosts. They are one shot. Anyways, it's really comfy, and with sorcery as well, this section. So just boom, easy. It's so free. It's not that it's insanely hard in melee or something like that, but yeah, with sorcery it's so easy. Yeah. Okay, let me explain this. Okay, where are okay, those two guys who just yeah, that you know some specifics. If you stand here, he won't aggro. Here, sorry, here. Here's the threshold. And those guys in the back won't aggro as well. So here's kind of a safe spot, I would say. If you cross that line, this one will aggro. So we could stand here for hours. Nobody would aggro here. So we walk in a bit. See? Just to have range. Lock on, boom. The second one we want to trigger is the ghost which is downstairs. I will say it when we reach that section. We want to trigger him to go here. So we just walk into the room like here. And then you can just go back. I do some unnecessary backsteps, and now he's going. It's very fast, but he's going from downstairs like here. It doesn't make much sense time-wise, but it really is that ghost who's downstairs. Alright, now we are fine. We can go here, and we can just lock onto this guy and shoot. We don't bother with those. And that guy I was talking about is standing here. You don't have to kill this one as well. So I equip the bow here. You can do it later with time. No need to do it in the fog animation. Then we go here. You technically could directly shoot him from upstairs, but I don't think we could kill him immediately. So I'm going back like into the half of the stairway, and then those two ghosts will leave you alone. As soon as you walk upstairs here, they both will come to get you. So you have limited time. Especially in Soul Level 1, this is like, yeah, for me, one of the scariest sections where I lost runs. So just wait. If they de-aggro, okay, cool. Just walk a bit like here. You should be fine. They shouldn't aggro, I think, now or too soon, because we don't have to go up the complete stairway. And as you could see here, sorry, like aim a little bit, always a little bit more to the right and more up or higher the inward, like this, and then I think 3 great soul arrow, and he's dead. Perfect. So, then here we want to be quick. We jump here, jump against the wall, and now we want to immediately sprint that outer line. Like you got 3 lines of piles, run the outer line. I was a little bit, because I had ass water. I was afraid a little bit. I lost runs here, okay? My nerves. But I had cleaner executions in the other runs. Run on the outside, on the outer tile, and then you are golden. Otherwise, you can do a quick attack, which reaches you. You can see I'm a little bit... Oh, yeah. I got lucky. That's okay. I got unlucky a million times. I deserved that. Important. Heal. That's very important. Heal and equip Ring. If you don't heal, you will die for Undead Asylum. Because sometimes you maybe think, because you have such a small amount of health from your health bar away, that you don't need to heal, but you have to. So, we see the ghosts are here. They are not in front of the fog gate. We can go immediately down. If here's no one, just wait like 5 seconds if they come out of that building. Drop down. And then we go into the fog gate and we sprint immediately in a like 30-degree angle, like this direction. Just sprint down. Like here. This. Like 30 degrees. And boom, perfect RTS setup. Then Covenant of Artorias. Cast Soul Mass upstairs, drop down in a straight line. Then drop 2 items. Item 1. Item 2. For orientation. And 1 king needs 2 Soul Mass and he's done. Or 2 Soul Mass and one Crystal Spear. Nah, it's 2 Soul Mass. So, we want 2 second Soul Mass and then we want to punish his death animation with Crystal Soul Spear as well. You can see he will like explode. Okay? Crystal Soul Spears, boom. That will be a 2 king. It's so comfy. So, in the other sorcery, I call it sorcery because I accidentally hit Bed of Chaos with an arrow. I got the frisbee 3 times and I still managed it because it's so comfy with sorcery. But you have to practice, of course, 4 kings, because this was perfect RNG, no frisbee, and we don't bound out with frisbee. Just sprint it out, run it out, the frisbee. Don't panic. You have enough time. If there are 2 kings, then just be aware not to attack if both are aggro. Because sometimes both are aggro. Then just run away and dodge the attacks. And 1 will de-aggro. And then just fight the other one. But just practice. And as I said, it's not meant an in-depth guide, especially not for bosses, so practice. So now we're gonna kill patches because we need humanity. We are buying all the humanity he has. Ah, don't kill him. Okay, that's funny. I thought I killed him. And then I killed him in my other round. Okay, we'll just do it like that. We need 30 humanities for the shortcut. So let's speed that up. Fog ring. Hush for later. We go down here. Pop all the humanity. As you can see, we have 30 now for the shortcut. Those guys are the same. They most probably won't even react if you got full stealth like Hush and Fog ring. I recast Hush here. And I don't do the Blighttown skip in the end. Because I didn't want to fuck up my run. I didn't care that much about time. So we go just the normal way. I'll show you in normal velocity. So drop down here. Drop down here. Be aware of that guy. You can roll or jump here. And jump here and then just go to the elevator. Heal. Jump whenever you are comfy. Because we don't need the RTSR setup, it's just time, so you don't need to hurry when you are so late in the run. The same thing with Quelaag. You don't need to do that. It's just for fun. So I did take a green blossom when I have some extra. I didn't have another purple moss, so I had to heal. Don't forget to heal. Don't forget to heal while running. So, down, 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 down. Now we talk to Iggy. Say yes. If you fuck it up, quit out, it's allowed. But only if you say no. Otherwise not for time's sake. Okay, give her 30 humanity. Then we have the shortcut. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, that's the way to... The normal way to... sorry, Ceaseless. So, here where we drop to Ceaseless. We go left, 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 straight. Then we drop here. We can do a damage cancel. So I do it without fog and any other slumbering or hush. I think I just forgot it here. I don't like this section with stealth rings. This is something you can do. You don't need to because you can just dodge him, but it's nice. Drive-bys are just fun. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious, definitely. And why not? We have it, so we don't need it. Yeah, then I realized I have fog on. Okay, okay. Important, don't get the hardfall here. You might get fucked on that. Yeah, don't get the hardfall here. So in here it's like just slaloming those guys. You don't need to kill any of them. They are not dangerous. Just keep sprinting, stamina management. Left, right. You don't have to roll anything. This guy, most of the times he's doing like his jump attack. You don't have to roll, just safety roll here. He's not scary. I never lost a run to this guy. I would say nearly everything. I lost runs. But not to that guy. And not to the Titanite Demon as well, because we have a very nice new strat from Hellfire. I never saw anyone got hit after he found that strat. So we need that time just to heal up, which we don't need. But yeah, get fog ring, then we sprint here. Sprint. So what we want to do here is when we reach that thingy, we want to have full stamina, run into this side and run against him. And walk in like 45-degree area or straight to that pillar. Like not in this direction, not in this direction. Like I did. Nothing will hit you ever when you do it like this. Look back, if he's doing his lightning, he's not doing it. I cast Hush here. Then we have full stealth mode. And the NPC won't see or hear us and won't attack us. Or at least we don't have to dodge anything. Just walk into here. Completely free. Right. So, important. Only bow. Only bow, on the other hand, bare hand. Don't do the same like me. I did like a few days before I got this run. Yeah, I accidentally bowed Bed of Chaos. That means it wasn't a sorcery only anymore. So yeah, bare fist. We kill him with fist. Or her. So we go here, we wait a bit after he finished the attack. And then we go backstab, backstab, blah, blah, blah. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to stand here. You can see it because this is a dark spot. It's very easy. We want to stand here and then we do our aiming. The first one is here. And please always do the left side because she's moving her arms and the arm is going over the spot we want to aim. And if you start right and then you go left and she has her arm over our spot, you are fucked. So just aim here. Then Green Blossom for stamina regen. That's important because if she's casting a firestorm, we can survive it with Green Blossom. That's what it makes this strat a yeet and not a YOLO. Yeah, okay. Green Blossom, throwing Firebomb. Important. The movement here has to be very quick. Because you have to end before the cutscene starts. If you still moving your camera and the cutscene starts, the camera will continue move during the cutscene, and then you are looking at Majula or somewhere. I lost 2 runs like this. Don't do it. Be quick. I aim with my head to that second point. Some are like going into the bow animation as well, but it's not necessary. Go with your aim in the second direction. You will check my spots later in the video when you like slow down or watch things as well. So I aim here because I know I have to shoot here. Okay, I wait. Duck. Okay, we are Gucci because we have to aim here. That dark spot. Perfect execution. Super fast. Second bomb. I walk. I don't roll anymore. I walk into the cutscene. I unequip my bow. My right hand is free. Then I roll into that tree and I wait here. When she is making a noise, means she's making an attack, and then I roll through. Here, and then I roll. Full stun. If you see she's doing a firestorm, then immediately roll. But always go here, wait. If she's doing a sound, roll. If she's doing nothing forever, just decide to roll. But if you're standing at the tree and you see then she's casting the firestorm, just roll through the firestorm. That's your chance to survive it. Yeah, and then just punch it once. Easy as fuck. You can use the catalyst as well with an R2, but it's not necessary. All right, that's it. We're going to grin. No need to level, by the way. So make sure you have the correct catalyst. Give the souls, blah blah blah. Now we're doing our RTSR setup. We have fog ring. You can jump down here, but you don't need to. So then we walk down here and then jump. It makes much more damage than just running down like we used to do it a long time. Run down and jump. Run down and jump. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous because I was afraid to get too much. And then I used that slope here, right? I think, yeah. 2 times. Bad and slow RTSR setup. And as I said, not perfect boss fights. Bad execution on some places, like here, look at this. And it's still below 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I cast Hush here, and together with Fog, you don't have to care about this guy at all. Just hug the right side while jogging. No running, no slow walking, just jogging. Hug the right wall, and you're golden. Then we swap rings here. We want RTSR, and we don't want to have Fog because it's messing. Or can mess with the guys. Then we cast Soul Mass here for a nice drive-by, which we don't need. You can strafe all of them. I always strafe them. The first 2 strafe to the left, the last strafe to the right. No need at all to roll anything of those guys. Just watch your stamina regen. Left, left, right. I never got hit like this. And it looks cool. Left, left, right. So, good thing is, it's not the perfect win as well, because the strat is you enter the fog gate, you immediately roll, because they can stab you while you are going out the fog animation. So immediately roll. You do that in every run, by the way. You immediately roll, then you cast Soul Mass, then you switch to Crystal Soul Spear, parry, Soul Spear, walk into him, Soul Spear. Fight is done. What I, let's not say did wrong, but what didn't work is that I think I didn't spam roll, so it didn't get my roll immediately. I think I should have spammed it. It happened in my SL1 as well, so maybe it's a habit. And that led that I walked into it, then rolled, and then cast Soul Mass. And if you do that, or if you like roll, cast Soul Mass, and then no, if you roll into it and then you walk a bit and then cast Soul Mass, Gwyn is like rolling or dodging your Soul Mass. This is only happening if you move too much. Okay, so you can see that he is rolling because he's jumping to our left. And it's good that it's in the guide, because then you see you can still survive it. So don't panic. He will jump at you anyways. Just be calm. It's not a big thing. Okay. As you can here see my input, I'm rolling, but I'm only pushing it once. So it didn't get and now, as I said, but let's look it again. So, wait. So, you can see here on my inputs, I pressed roll, didn't get it. I walked, and that was the thing that caused it, that he's now dodging it because I'm far into the arena. But as I said, no worry. Walk into him, not sprint. Walk into him, block, immediately cast Soul Spear, block on, of course, and important, walk into him. Look at my inputs, like here. I walk into him. Otherwise you can miss. Easy, GG. Yeah, that's everything. And as I said, in my opinion, the easiest Dark Souls 1 no-hit you can get. Go on NG+, good game, and as you can see, 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 39 seconds. And some parts were really fucked up. All right. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, come to the Team Hitless Discord, to the DS1 sections. I'm around very often there. Yeah, feel free to share. Hope you have fun and good luck for your runs.